Hello, topic of video is segment length. In practice, we often measure segments to find lengths accurately. The determination of the length of a segment is based on comparing the measured segment with a certain known segment, which is usually taken as the unit of measurement. It is also called a large segment. For example, often for a large segment, a unit of measurement known to you is used, for example, 1 centimeter. Then, in order to measure, let's say, how many centimeters a certain segment AB consists of, this scale segment is overlaid on segment AB several times and counted how many times it fit into segment AB. Suppose it is discovered that when superimposed, this segment fits into AB exactly 3 times during the overlapping process. Then they will indicate that the length of segment AB is measured to be 3 centimeters. When talking about the length of a segment, you can often write just AB, but often they write it in such straight brackets, like the absolute value sign. Then it's evident we're discussing the length of segment AB, which measures 3 centimeters in this case. There is a chance that this segment may not fit a complete number of times into this segment due to its size or length. Then, let's assume that 1 centimeter fits 3 times and a portion of additional length. Then, in order to calculate this part, the large segment that is given is divided into smaller parts. As an illustration, in millimeters, and calculates the number of millimeters that will fit into this remaining amount. If here we also do not have a whole number, then millimeters are divided into smaller parts and so on. We can do this to the required accuracy. For example, in this case it may turn out that the length of segment AB will be equal to 3 centimeters and let's say 6 millimeters, etc. We know how to compare segments with you. We can overlay one segment on another. If they match, they will be equal segments. If one of them is inside the other, then it is said that this segment is smaller or the other segment is larger, and so on. How to combine it with the lengths of the segments? In general, if we have 2 segments that are equal, that is, when one segment coincides with another, then they say their lengths are also equal. Then, the length of AB will be equal to the length of CD. In other words, equal segments have equal lengths. In the event that segment AB, for instance, is found to be larger in size than CD, then correspondingly its length will be greater than the length of segment CD. And vice versa, if smaller, then smaller. Thus, equal segments have equal lengths. The longer segment has a greater length, the shorter segment has a smaller length. Let's now consider this. Let's assume we have a specific segment AB, and let's say it is divided by a specific point C. The length of segment AB is determined by adding the lengths of segments AC and CB together, as they form the total length of AB. That is, we can state that the length of AB is equal to the sum of AC and CB, in addition to the length of segment CB. Let's take an example. Let it be known that segment MN has a length of 9 centimeters, which is equivalent to 9 centimeters in measurement. Segment MN is divided by point E into 2 segments such that the length of segment N is twice the length of segment ME, with N being twice as long as ME. It is necessary to locate ME and N. We only have information about the length of the segment MN, and we are aware that N is twice the size of ME. How to solve this problem? We can proceed as follows. If we don't know the length of the segment ME, we can denote it as X. Length of segment NE, as per condition, is twice as large, that is, it will be 2x. Presently, as per this property, the length of segment MN is found to be equal to the sum of the lengths of segments M, E, and EN. This property establishes a direct relationship between the length of MN and the combined lengths of M, E, and EN, giving valuable insights into the geometric configuration of the segments. Then the length of MN is 9. According to the condition, we denoted ME as X, EN is 2x. Got a simple equation. From here, we find that X equals 3. So the length of segment ME is 3 centimeters. In, respectively, 2 times more than 6 centimeters. Therefore, we identify these 2 segments. If the segment is divided into a larger number of segments, then, accordingly, the length of the entire AB segment will consist of the sum of these small segments. This video lesson is over.